Latest immigration news. This lawsuit has finally been settled. Well, I guess they won. Well, this is Shergill ET versus Mayorkas. We know Mayorkas, the Department of Homeland Security Secretary. So this lawsuit, it's about non-immigrant holding H-4 and L2 type of visas. Their spouses have been suffering from long delay processing times for the processing of application for employment authorization. In short, they had problem renewing their work permit, and they had to take this matter to court. And finally, they have won after 4 years, really, almost 4 years. So what's going to happen from now on, moving forward, is that the basically USCIS, which now recognize that L2 spouses enjoy automatic work authorization incident to status, meaning the spouses of executive and managers will no longer have to apply for employment authorization prior to working in the United States. Basically, if your spouse is an executive or a manager coming with L1 type of visa, H4 type of visa, so basically your spouse will just get the work permit automatically once you have been admitted to the US. So that's the moral of the story. Great news for them. And another great news is that what I've noticed lately is that renewal of work permit is no longer taking more time. We had somebody, actually 2 people being renewing their work permit. They got their work permit within 4 months. I don't know if it's happening with other people, but at least I've noticed 2 people lately. I got their approval notice. I'm going to be posting those approval notice on my community tab probably next week. And I am going to be posting approval notice for I-130, petitioning for parents, alien relative. That one too, lately it's not taking that long. 4 months, the person got their approval. So maybe USCIS is doing something good, wrapping up those cases, but it remains to be seen when it comes to asylum. I have a lot of clients still waiting for the day of their interview. So we don't know when it comes to asylum if they're not moving and why they're not moving. And maybe this parole, it's going to help us, right? This parole is going to help us once it passes. Let's go back to the immigration news. The latest is that Senator Kristen Sinema supports adding immigration policy to spending bill. That's the news for today, right? November 11, 2021, on Veteran Day. That's what we have as a news. And if you go to this article, she said that I do support the immigration proposal that are being offered in the upcoming reconciliation package. Remember that the upcoming reconciliation package, they're still working on this thing. And we talked about it when we said that under Trump, they came up with the reconciliation package, that budget later on in 2000, I believe 19, it was in December when they came with it. So we still have chance that something happens this year. It's only November. Probably by December, we will know for sure whether those Democrats will do something when it comes to undocumented individual. So parole, we know that it's going to be 5 years, renewable for another 5 years. Work permit, travel document included, according to what we read. While you can go outside of the country, you might even, in some cases, bring your family for a short, limited period of time. So if that one works, that'd be great, right? So we want plan A and plan B to work better, but that's what we have lately. So that's why I'm talking about plan C. And the senator is saying that they're supporting it. The we think that at least a way for this group of people who are here with that document to have some legal status and to come out of the shadows. And that's really going to help a lot of people. In other words, let's say, for example, you have an approved petition and you cannot adjust status based on unlawful presence, and you don't have any qualifying relative, so you can't really get out, because when you get out, you're going to be barred from coming back. But with this parole, it's really totally going to waive unlawful presence, because the person will find themselves legal. At that point, with an approved petition for some type of other petition, a person can, in fact, adjust status independently of this parole, because they will have a legal status and unlawful presence will be waived. So it's something really to look at it and consider for people who couldn't apply for a waiver based on not having a qualifying relative, or let's say they apply for a waiver and the waiver got denied, especially when it comes to unlawful presence, right? We're not talking about some other inadmissibility issues. I'm limiting myself to be safe on unlawful presence alone, and that could solve that problem, right? You have an approved petition and you couldn't adjust status because, well, it requires you to go outside of the US. Waiver couldn't be, in your case, not applicable, but this parole will forgive that unlawful presence, and with your independent approved petition, you can adjust status inside, right? So that's a way to look at it if we really want to look at it positively. And what else we have going on? So we're waiting for next week. Probably they will have some better news when it comes to where they stand as far as immigration provision in the reconciliation package is concerned. So, and we hope that this parliamentarian cannot strike out this language, because this language is very simple. It's really not that complicated parole. It's not really like, it's like DACA when they did DACA, right? So it's really doesn't have a lot of per se change in policy. So, but at least renewable for 5 years, things can be done within 5 years or 10 years. So that's about it for today. Happy Veteran Days. For veterans, we have parole in place. I've done the video before. I just didn't want to repeat myself again today, but you can go ahead and watch my previous video to see if there are a lot of options available for veterans and military families. Bijoux Ngwanda, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area. Please go ahead and share, like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment below. If you need a consultation, 202-751-2180. Call tomorrow. We're open tomorrow for business. Well, you can email me as well. My email is to be found in the description box. Until next time, bye-bye.